Tell me this, ladies. What makes a queen a queen? Is it the throne she sits on? Or the power she carries even when she's standing alone? Because if you think Sigma females need a crown, a palace, or anyone's approval to rule, honey, you're in for a wake-up call. Welcome back, ladies. Today we're diving deep into the unfiltered truth about Sigma females. The queens who walk with no throne, no crown, and yet, somehow, everyone feels their presence. By the end of this video, you'll understand why Sigma females are magnetic, untouchable, and often feared, admired, and envied at the same time. I'm talking 10 raw truths about why these women are in a league of their own. And before we dive in, do yourself a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Because trust me, this Sigma energy, you're gonna want it in your life on repeat. Point number 1. Power without the crown. Ladies, here's the tea. Most people chase titles, positions, and external validation. Sigma females? They don't need the crown. They are the crown. It's like when Beyoncé walks into a room. She doesn't need to say she's Beyoncé. You just feel it. Sigma females carry that same energy. Quiet, unshakable power that doesn't scream for attention but commands it anyway. And you know what's funny? People can't wrap their heads around it. They're like, who does she think she is? The answer? She doesn't think. She knows. Point number 2. The art of standing alone. A Sigma female doesn't panic when she's by herself. In fact, she thrives in solitude. While others beg for a squad to feel relevant, she's perfectly fine sipping her coffee, plotting her next move in silence. Here's a real-life picture. Everyone's desperate to post their weekend plans, their group selfies, their living my best life captions. The Sigma female? She might be at home reading, journaling, or cooking herself a bomb meal, and still feel like the richest woman alive. That's the unshakable confidence. When your own company is enough. Point number 3. Unapologetic energy. Let's be real. Society trains women to shrink, to apologize for existing, to not be too much. Sigma females flip that script. They don't beg for permission to be bold. They are bold. Imagine walking into a room and owning it without saying a single word. That's her. And it's not arrogance. It's self-respect. She's not lowering her voice so others feel comfortable. She's not playing small so fragile egos feel big. That unapologetic aura, it rattles people, but it also inspires them. Point number 4. Mystery is her armor. Ladies, you know that woman who never posts everything about her life? The one who keeps it classy, low-key, and mysterious? That's Sigma energy. See, the world overshares. People are so desperate for validation, they broadcast every thought and move. A Sigma female knows the power of silence. She lets people wonder, lets them guess, lets them talk. And trust me, mystery is magnetic. Because curiosity? It's a currency. Point number 5. Selective circles. Now let's talk about friendships. A Sigma female isn't rolling with a huge entourage. She keeps her circle small, tight, and intentional. Why? Because she understands that not everyone deserves access to her energy. Think about it. A diamond doesn't sit in a crowded bargain bin. It sits alone, protected, guarded. She'd rather have 2 ride-or-die friends who truly get her than 20 acquaintances who wouldn't show up when it matters. That's not antisocial. That's strategy. Point number 6. Respect over attention. This is where the game changes. While the average person is chasing likes, clout, and notice me energy, Sigma females don't care if everyone sees them. What they want? Respect. Attention is cheap. Respect is priceless. And when she walks into a space, people feel that. They might not even like her, but they'll respect her. Because respect is earned, not begged for. And she knows it. Point number 7. The emotional fortress. Ladies, let's keep it real. Emotions are powerful, but in the wrong hands, they can be a weapon used against you. Sigma females? They master their emotions. It's not that they don't feel deeply. Oh, they do. But they're not giving everyone a front row seat to their inner world. You won't see them crying on social media for sympathy points. They deal with it privately, with grace, and they come back stronger. And that restraint? It's not coldness. It's control. Point number 8. Success on her own terms. Here's what separates her from the pack. She defines success for herself. For one woman, that might be climbing the corporate ladder. For another, it might be starting her own business, traveling the world, or living quietly in peace. The point is, nobody else writes her script. She's not living for applause. She's living for alignment. And that makes her unstoppable. Point number 9. The silent rebel. Sigma females don't always break rules loudly. Sometimes they just ignore them. Society says, this is how a woman should act. She says, cute but no thanks. She doesn't argue about it on Twitter. She doesn't start a protest in the streets. She just lives differently, authentically, and fearlessly. And trust me, that quiet rebellion, it's louder than any speech. Point number 10. Legacy, not popularity. And here's the mic drop. While most people are obsessed with being liked right now, Sigma females are thinking long-term. They're not chasing short-term approval. They're planting seeds for a legacy. The kind of impact people talk about years after they're gone. And that's why they're queens without thrones. Their power isn't borrowed. It isn't fragile. It doesn't disappear when the spotlight fades. It's eternal. So ladies, here's the unfiltered truth. A Sigma female doesn't need a throne, a crown, or a kingdom to rule. Her power is in her presence, her choices, and her unshakable sense of self. And if you see yourself in any of this, stop doubting it. Own it. You are the queen, with or without the throne. Don't forget to subscribe for more Sigma energy. Because trust me, we're just getting started. Having said this, stay bold, stay brilliant, and I'll see you in the next one.